Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander viewers are warned that these videos may contain images and voices of deceased persons. ACARA acknowledges that the filming for this illustration of practice took place on the traditional land, sea, sky and waterways of the Adnyamathanha peoples.
I would like to see more programs run on language, the Adnyamathanha language up, and I would like the old school to be able to speak. At least if you come up next year, they could speak a sentence to you, you know. So when you guys come to visit, at least kids could say, welcome you in, you know, in language. Then with this language, we could, and with us spelling it correctly, we could put it up in within the school then, like the OMAC, we could have a name for it in Adnyamathanha, the tuck room, you know, the entrance, welcoming everyone in, and the office. So everything be written in Adnyamathanha then.
Some of the benefits that we are starting to see, it is quite early days in the program, but we are seeing students really very engaged and participating, enthusiastic about learning.
It's well known that in terms of multilingual education, there's going to be educational benefits through literacy and other forms of knowledge that you just aren't going to get through just being monolingual in English.
One of the things that really heartens me is that the students are saying to each other how important this is. We want to be learning our language. This is us, this is who we are. And you hear that quite a lot, particularly from the older students, but even younger ones are saying, you know, we love doing Yirungawala. I mean, it really has benefit to the reading and writing in English as well. Ultimately, our ideal would be to develop an immersion program where the complete lesson is run in Adnyamathanha. Because of the lack of student current knowledge of Adnyamathanha, that's not possible. And also staff and resources.
Name. This is my mum. Watana. Nai. Lappy. Nachu. Lappy.
I would say to anyone who is looking to bring an Aboriginal language more into the school is to get the people around you that are going to be able to have the biggest impact and biggest influence, and that has got to be community. Learning a second language, you actually learn to understand your own a bit better. You know, you're actually learning about structures and the grammar and how is that different to the other language that I'm learning. What this is showing our kids is that their language is really valuable. It's not just valuable, it's an absolute necessity. What I'm seeing is a pride in kids when it comes to learning their language. I think that we'll see crossover into hopefully improved general literacy skills, you know, for their English and that as well.
If you're going to be Adnyamathanha Yura, obviously language would play a huge part in that role, because that's the language you're going to have to speak. So that's like the missing piece of the puzzle, I reckon, because obviously if you're going to have a Yura, you're going to have the language. You can't be just walking around lap on speaking English. That'll throw some people off. Yeah. But yeah, that's like, I reckon, well, for me anyways, that's a real big part of my identity.